Recording in progress.
Hello, welcome back to Intuitive Insights and Tarot with me. I'm Scott. Trying something new here. This is kind of an experiment, but also I do want to do a reading on something, and I want to make a confession. Yes, I have a guilty pleasure that I'm going to share with you right now. And I think many of you probably share the same guilty pleasure as me. And it's reality TV shows, not the real salacious ones like Bachelor or something like that. I really like the gold mining shows, and I like the docu-series about crimes and stuff like that, conspiracies. And there's one that is really just fascinating to watch. It's the Tiger King. And I didn't know that season 2 of the Tiger King came out last November. It's like all the things that were happening in my life and in the world, I just didn't catch that. And so I discovered the TV, the series. It's a TV series. It's a dramatic recreation of the whole thing. And watched that, the first one of that was 8 episodes, and that was just really great. And then while I was like looking up names and like where are they now, what's going on now, I realized, oh my God, season 2 of the Tiger King came out last November and I missed it. So I'm binging that right now. I think I have one more episode left to go. But at the end of season 1, if you'd asked me, did Joe Exotic, the Tiger King, put out a hit on Carole Baskin's, I would have said, absolutely, that's got to be truth, right? Well, now all these other things are coming out about the story, and I'm starting to wonder if it's true. So I've got a new setup here. As you can see, I got my overhead camera and my little thing off to the side here. And I'm going to start off with a simple question, and it's this. So Joe Exotic claims that all of his rants about wanting to kill Carole Baskins was just like for the TV show that he was creating, and to stir up interest, and that he never really meant it. That he was set up by who's that guy? The guy with the biker jackets, and Jeff Lowe, right? Jeff Lowe, and then Alan Groover, the hitman. And Alan Groover saying it absolutely was not Joe Exotic, that he did not pay him, or anyways, he's taking complete blame for it. What I just saw, that guy Alan Groover just said that he would trade places with Joe Exotic because he's the one really who if anybody's guilty, it's him. So this is going to be my question. What was Joe Exotic's true intention toward Carole Baskin? Was it just show? Was it hyperbole? Was it just for this TV show to get views and to vent his rage and things like that? Or did he really expect Alan Groover to take a chainsaw, and this is how they were going to do it, and take her head off? So that's the question for the cards. I'll give one more good shuffle here. So yeah, let's take a look. Okay, first time doing I'm going to do a whole series, I think, on the Tiger King, because I just find this so fascinating. And I got to remember I'm doing this upside down, and So I got to remember how to lay the cards out for this. Let's see. I go right to left, the opposite. Okay, so this is Joe. Vulnerability. Well, he's saying that he was taken advantage of by Jeff Lowe. It's coming out that he is speaking the truth. All right. So this is what the cards are saying. Now, it's possible in the past that he's thought about it, right? But this was in the past. But we're asking about now, and did he really give $3,000 to Alan Groover with the intention of him going and taking out Carole Baskin? Well, here's what we have. Joe Exotic was in a very vulnerable position. All right. He was about to have all of everything taken away, his entire life taken away from him. And what he's saying is the truth. What he's saying now is the truth. That he was set up. He never really believed that Alan Groover was going to take a chainsaw and do that, right? So he struggles with, I mean, we all know that he's not an honest person ordinarily. So you can't believe anything he says. So like when he was saying that he was going to, he wanted her dead and all these other things, that was all just a bunch of bullshit. So now here he is languishing in jail. He's being embattled on all sides. He's, he feels like he shouldn't be there. Yeah, and he's being bound by words and actions that he said in the past has put him where he is. I mean, he put himself in a position where he'd be vulnerable to be taken advantage of like this. And Jeff Lowe was able to get him out of the picture because Jeff wanted his zoo. That's the truth. I don't believe I can't believe I'm saying this. I don't believe that Joe Exotic expected Alan Groover to go down to Florida and take out Carole Baskin from these cards. All right, so this was just a test, try out my new setup. It took me a while to get it just right. I kind of like it. It's pretty cool the way it is. And tell me what you think. I'm hoping to be making more creative videos like these, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you like, click the button, subscribe, share. Alrighty, I'll see you next time with more on Tiger King.